Hello everyone, so now let's do one more lab for the ASA Firewall. In this class we are going to learn how we can configure the IP SLA. How we can configure the IP SLA in the ASA Firewall. Why we are using this one? We have many reasons for checking the latency, checking the delay, checking the internet speed, checking the performance of our ISP. We are using the IP SLA. There is a many option. Generally what we will do in this class, we will take one scenario. In that one we will say we have the ISP1 and ISP2. We will have two internet service provider. We are going to forward our traffic towards the ISP1. If anything go wrong with the ISP1, our IP SLA is going to remove that route and he is going to point out the another route, that is a ISP2 route. So let's see how we can configure. We are going to verify that one. So let me create one lab in the EVNG. You can do this lab in the EVNG or GNS3. Okay, so the scenario what I am going to use here, let me draw and show you. Imagine this is your edge router. Okay, this is your edge router. You are connected with the ISP1 and you have one more ISP2. And you are going to configure the static route. You will configure the static route here and also here. Example, here AD value you will keep 1 and here you will keep AD value as a 10. So whoever is having low AD value, that route is going to install in the routing table, as we already know, as we discussed in our previous class. So now what we can say, here we have the low AD value, so this route is going to install in the routing table. But if anything go wrong here in this router, this route will not remove, because in the real scenario we will have MUX or DMUX. MUX or DMUX we will have between our router and the ISP router. It is not like directly connected the cable. It is not like directly cable is connected to the ISP router and our router in the real scenario. In the real scenario we will have the switch in between our router and the ISP router. ISP is going to terminate the connection in our MUX or DMUX or in the switch. So here ISP will terminate the cable, okay, like this way. And from here we will connect to our router. And maybe this is a switch, complete one switch, and here again we will connect to this port. We can put different VLAN. This will be in the different VLAN, this will be in the different VLAN in the real scenario. And then it will connect to this ISP2. So if you see, if anything go wrong with this link, this link will be up because it is connected to router and we are configuring the static route. Static route is not reliable. Okay, static route is not reliable. So even if this link go down, this link will be up. So this route will be present in the routing table. So we will have the issue. So for that purpose, what we will do, we will send one ping command to this IP, or maybe here if we have the Google server here, we can send the ping command to Google server from here to here like this. Or if in lab we can ping this ISP interface. If reply is not coming, we can define the time, we can define the threshold. If within that threshold, if the reply is not coming, then this route we will remove and we will install this route in the routing table. All our traffic will move from the ISP1 to ISP2. Okay, so this we will do. We will look how we can do in the ASA firewall. If you want, we can take switch and we can put this in different VLAN, and we can play with that one. But now I will do simple lab because concept is important. You understand the concept. Now we are going to see that one. Okay, so what I will do, I will take one ASA firewall. Let me take the ASA firewall. Okay, one ASA firewall, and then I will take the ISP. I will take two router, this one we can say ISP1, ISP2 like this. Okay, let me take, this is a quantity 2 and this one is a ISP1 and 2. They will take, I think, automatically. So let me go here and take this. Yeah, they taken 2 and 3. Let me edit this. This one I can say this is a ISP1, and this one I can say ISP2. Okay, this one here and this one is here. This is our edge router or edge firewall, we can say. This will connect to the ISP1 and this will connect to the ISP2. We can imagine like this way. Okay, let me write here IP schema. Okay, so what I will do, I will take the 192.168.12.0. One we will take 12.0 this side, and here we will take 21.0. okay, 21.0. let me take 21.0. so here you will have for this Ethernet 0 192.168.12.1, and this ISP will have 192.168.12.2. same thing here, 21.1 21.2. okay, so let's do the configuration. What I will do, I will power on the router, firewall, everything, and we will start configuration. Okay, let me take the CLI of this one, the ASA firewall, and also CLI of the R1 and the R2, that is ISP1, ISP2. okay, I taken this is wrong image. Let me change this image. By mistake I taken the wrong image, so let me delete and take correct one. I taken the switch image. Okay, when you take here, take IOL. When you select this one, select here, go here, this one, take this one. Okay, and then ISP1. I need 2, this one, so let me take 2, and this is a ISP2. we will keep here. This is ISP2, and this one we can say ISP1, this one. Okay, and now let me connect from here to here, and let me connect from here to here. Let me power on the routers, that is ISP1, ISP2, and also this one. Let me take the console of this one and also console of ISP1 and also console of ISP2. okay, and now what I can do here, I can check it still loading. ISP1, ISP2 also still loading. Let me check, still ISP, because this router will take some time to boot up, still it is taking time. Okay, so now this router came up. I will write no here, and let me write here also no, and let me check in the ASA, still it is working. So let me do the configuration for our router ISP1 here. We write no here and no here. Okay, so at least we can do the configuration of the ISP. I will move this here. Let me take the console. Till the ASA firewall start, we will do the configuration for the ISP1. So here I will change the name. I will write config t host name ISP1. Then I will assign the IP. I have interface E0/0. I will write here IP address. What is the IP address? 192.168.12.2, 255.255.255.0. I will write here no shut. Just I assign the IP address to the router, that is ISP1. ISP1 what I done? I just assign the IP address. Okay, for the ISP2 also I will assign the IP address. So let me go here, ISP2 also I will enable config t host name ISP2, and then I will write here interface. What is that? E0/0. I will write here IP address 192.168.21.2. okay, I am using this one. If you are confused, let me repeat here. See here, just now I configured this IP, that is 12.2 here, and here I am going to configure 21.2. Okay, so here I will do that one, 21.2 255.255.255.0, and I will write no shut here. So ISP1 ISP2 basic configuration done. Now we will go for the ASA firewall. In the ASA firewall I will go here. Okay, now I will change the name. First of all I will write here host name ASA. So I change the name of the firewall. After that we need to assign the IP. I hope you remember we need to assign the IP. We need to give the name, if whatever name you want to give that one, and give the security level 0 or input output as we done before. Like whenever we are assigning any name, we will give the security level. This is outside or inside. Okay, security level 0 for outside, inside for inside 100. I hope you remember. Anyhow, let's do. So what I will do, I will write interface ETH0. Okay, I am doing here this interface, and I need to assign the IP. So I will write IP address. I will give 192.168.12.1. Okay, I can give directly without subnet mask because this is a classful IP. And after that I will give name. If I will tell this is a primary link, so I will give primary here, and I will. So they set the what we can say security level 0. Okay, no issue, we will keep that one, and I will write no shut. And after that I have another interface, that is ETH1. So I will write interface ETH1. After that I will give IP address. What IP? 192.168.21.1. Okay, and then no shut, and also name. If what we can give secondary, because this is a secondary link. Okay, so I done here. I will write no shut, and after that I will fix, because in the ASA firewall ping will not work. So if we want to fix that one, we will write fix up protocol ICMP. So now ping will support this one. So this is our configuration done. If you want, you can check show IP address. If you see, we assign this IP to this E0, this interface, and we give the name as a primary, and we assign this IP to this interface, and we give the name as a secondary. So this is a basic configuration we done. Okay, this is a basic configuration we done. And what we can say, one more thing, if you want to ping, you can ping and check also. Let me ping our directly connected interface, that is 12.2. okay, 12.2, it is working, and also we will check 21.21.2. it is working, both are working. Okay, now what we will do here, we can do the configuration. Okay, we can do the configuration. So what configuration we will do? First of all, if you want, we can create the default route. Let me show you. First of all, let me show you without IP SLA. I will write IP route. So here in the ASA firewall, whenever we are creating the route, we will not write IP. I hope you remember, whenever you are giving any route in the ASA firewall, you will not give the IP. You will give directly route and give the interface name. Interface name is a primary. Then you will write 0.0.0 and 0.0.0. Sorry. 0.0.0 and next hop is 192.168.12. what is that one? 2. Okay, and here AD value I am not giving anything, so it will take 1, and then I will give another route, that is route secondary, and same thing I will write 0.0.0, then 0.0.0. next hop is 192.168.21.2. Okay, what is having here? Let me check. Secondary IP route secondary. Okay, I will increase here AD value. AD value I will give 10. Okay, so what I done, I created 2 default route. I forward the traffic from here to here by AD value 1, and I forward the traffic from here to here AD value 10. Okay, and if you want to check here in the routing table, how you will write? You will write show route. You will have only one route. Why only one? Because whoever is having low AD value, that route is going to install in the routing table. So if with any IP, with any subnet mask, forward that to here. Okay, here they are forwarding. If this interface go down, they will not move, they will not remove here, they will not move to this. Okay, so what we will do? We will do the IP SLA. or if you want you can create loopback here 8.8.8.8, and you can create here also loopback 8.8.8.8, and we can ping also here, like we can ping from here this 8.8.8. if this 8.8.8 is not working, then this route will remove from the routing table and they will install this route. Here we keep AD value as 1, here we will keep AD value as 10. Like this we can do also. If you want we can do. Okay, so what I can do, I will go here in the ISP, I will write interface loopback 0, I will write IP address 8.8.8.8 255.0.0.0. okay, if you want we can write show IP interface brief, show IP, so we have 8.8.8 here. And also we need to create the default route here, because if anyone want to return traffic, we need to do the reverse traffic, because we are not doing the NAT now. So if anyone is pinging for 8.8.8, that return traffic should come back here. Okay, so what I will do, I will write here 192.168.12.1. IP route we need to write. Okay, IP route 0.0.0 0.0.0 192.168.12.1. okay, so now you can ping also 8.8.8. if you write ping 8.8.8.8, you will have the reverse traffic, because we are not doing the NAT. If you do NAT here, no issue, but we don't have NAT, so I done the reverse routing also. Same thing I will do in the ISP2 also. I will write interface loopback 0 here also, IP address 8.8.8.8, I will write 255.0.0.0, and then I will create one default route also. I will write here do show IP interface brief. So interface is up, I will write default route, means all the traffic I will forward to the ASA firewall, because we are not having the NAT, so I will forward that. So this will be like this. Okay, this is for the second one. What we can say, this is for our ISP2 for this one. And if you want, I can keep like this way. Let me refresh and make duplicate. This should be here 8.8.8 8.8.8.8/8, and here I will take one, I will keep this here. Okay, and if you want I can save the configuration here, WR, here also WR. If you want, here also we can save WR. Now we can, if you want I can ping 8.8.8.8, it will work. And if you want to check show IP route, you show, no need to write IP here, actually in the ASA you can write show route. If you see, you have the default route going towards here. If this ISP 1 will go down, example this loopback here, loopback 0 will go down for the ISP 1, that route will not remove, even if you, what we can say, even the ISP to internet is not working, you will have same route in the ASA firewall. Let me show you what I will do here. I will go here interface loopback 0, I will make here shut. Okay, so now loopback 0 go down in the ISP 1. And now if I ping here, ping 8.8.8.8, it will not work. It is not working, and also you will have this route only. It will not remove this route from your routing table. It should remove actually, but it will not remove. If you can check, here show route. You have this one only. Let me repeat again. Maybe you are confused. See here. I have internet here. Okay, this is a internet loopback 0 here and here. I am trying to access this internet. It is not working. So whenever this one is not working, automatically this route should remove from our routing table, and this route we should have in our routing table. But we don't have. If you see here, when I am pinging, it is not working because this is down. And if you check the route, still you have the same route, this one only in our routing table. If anyone want to go here, they can go 192.168.12.2. So what we can do the IP SLA. So whenever this interface is done, automatically this route will remove and this route will come in the routing table. Okay, so we will do the IP SLA with the help of. So let me do the IP SLA. Okay, IP SLA same as we do in our CCNP, like what we can say in our CCNP and also in our FortiGate firewall or any other firewall, same procedure we will use. So whenever you are configuring the IP SLA, what we need to do, we need to write IP SLA monitoring 1 like that. So let me show you. I will go in the global configuration, then here no need to write the IP SLA. You can write directly SLA. In the router we will write IP, but in the ASA firewall no need to write IP. So you can write SLA monitor and we can give any number here. Okay, we can give any number here. So I will give 1. Okay, I write SLA monitor 1. After that, what I need to monitor, I need to write type echo, because I am saying monitor the ping. Echo protocol, which protocol? ICMP. I will say ICMP echo. Let me check. IP ICMP echo. Okay, this one I am saying type echo protocol ICMP echo from 8.8.8.8. Okay, I am asking to monitor from 8.8.8. Which interface primary. Let me move here, interface primary. Then I will press enter. After that I need to put that threshold. Okay, so I will give threshold. I can give any value. If you see here, threshold I can give from 0 to that one. I will give, this is in the millisecond, so I will give 1 millisecond. And I need to send the request frequency. So frequency is in the seconds, so I will say every 5 seconds they can check that one. Okay, so what I done, I just start monitoring here. Now I need to start the monitoring. So what I will do, I will exit this, then I will write SLA monitoring schedule, and whatever the number we give here, if you remember here what we give, monitoring 1. So I need to write 1 here. After that I will write here start from live forever and start time now. So they will monitor forever and they will start now. After that I can say track. Okay, I can give any number here, track number. If you see here, we can give any number. I can give 100, 200, anything. I will write 100. Then RTR, and whatever the number we are using, the monitoring number we are using 1, so I will give 1. And reachability, we are asking check the reachability. After that we need to create the route. Before I think I done the route, so let me check. Show IP route, I will remove first of all. Show route, I will delete this route, whatever route I configure before. I will write no route 0.0.0 0.0.0 and 192.168. What we wrote, 12.2. okay, 12.2 we wrote, or what we wrote. Let me check. IP no route, or we can check like this. Show running section or include route. Okay, so I need to remove this one because now we need to include the IP SLA. So I will write here no, and then I will paste this here, then I will write no, and then I will remove this also. Before we configure this, I will remove now. So all that route remove. Now we will do our route, main route. So with the track command we will do. So I will write here route, okay, 0.0.0, okay, and 0.0.0. We are forwarding that all to where 192.168.12.2, and then we will say track. What is a track number we give? We will use the same track, TRACK track, and number what we give here, track they are not taking. Okay, I forget to write primary. Let me write here root primary, then 0.0.0 0.0.0, and then we can give here 192.168.12.2, and then track this one, track number we give 100. Okay, and another one I will write root secondary, and I will say 0.0.0, 0.0.0, and I will say here 192.168.21.2, 21.2. AD value I will increase. This is a AD value 10. I done this one. Okay, now we can verify. I will ping here 8.8.8.8. It is working. If you check show IP, show root, you can see this root is getting from 192.168.21.2. Why we are getting from 21.2? Because this interface is down here. If you see, do show IP root. If you see, or let me show you, show IP, do show IP interface brief. This interface is done. Okay, this loopback is done. That's why they are sending from here. Or let me make up and then I will show you both. No shut. Now let me show you. See here, I am pinging here 8.8.8. This is internet. I am accessing the internet. Okay, I am accessing the internet from this way, because by default we keep this one. The AD value we keep 1 if anyone want to go here, and default root AD value we keep here 10. So this will come in the routing table. And if you go and write here show root, you can see you have this 192.168.12.2. So this one is present in the routing table, that is primary. Now our what we can say firewall is sending the traffic here, and he is pinging. Our firewall is pinging to this 8.8.8. Whenever this 8.8.8 will go down, automatically he will remove this root from our routing table and he will install this one. If you want, we can go in the IP, this one ISP1, and we can write debug IP ICMP. Okay, you can see now automatically. If you see how they are pinging, no one is pinging from ASA firewall. If you see, let me make big. From the ASA firewall, no one is sending any ICMP request, no one is pinging. But if you see here in the ISP1, automatically it is pinging, because we configure the IP SLA. So every whatever schedule, whatever time we give, I hope we give 5 seconds, right? Every 5 seconds they are sending the ping command. If the ping is successful, they will keep the ISP1 in the routing table. The root for the ISP1 they will keep in the routing table. If the ping is having issue, no reply is coming from 8.8.8, then they will remove this root from the ASA firewall, from the routing table. Okay, let me debug this one. This is the debug messages. Every 5 seconds they are pinging. What they are pinging? They are pinging 8.8.8 and they are verifying 8.8.8 is up or not. Okay, so let me do disable the debug. Now you see we have this root going to ISP1 primary. What I will do now, I will go to the ISP1. I will write here interface loopback 0. I will make this shut. When I make shut, you can check. Okay, after few seconds, they will take some time. After that it will change. If you see now, it change. This one 0.0.0. Now it is going to second ISP. Before, if you see, it is going to first ISP. This is the first ISP. 192.168.12.2 is a ISP1 primary. So whatever traffic is coming to the ASA firewall from his LAN network, he is going to forward to the ISP1 from the primary link 1, primary link. But when we make the ISP1 loopback 0, that is 8.8.8 down, then the IP SLA check and they told no reply is coming from the here the 8.8.8. So he removed from the routing table ISP1 root and he installed the ISP2 root. And if you want to check, you can check here. This is the ISP2 root 192.168.21.2 and this is the secondary, and if you see AD value is 10. For the ISP1 AD value is 1. Okay, and if you ping, it will work. Ping 8.8.8.8, it will work. It is working. Okay, it is working. And now if you go and if you make this up again back, if you write no shut, again our net came. So after some time it will change here in the routing table. It will take some time, after that it will change. If you see here, now let me show you, still you have the ISP2, okay. And now let me check. If you see, now we have the ISP1, this one. Before you have secondary, now you have the primary. So whenever internet is coming in the ISP1, automatically it is jumping back to the ISP1, okay. And our traffic will not disturb. If anything go wrong with the ISP1, automatically our traffic will move to the ISP2 with the help of IP SLA, okay. With the help of IP SLA, see, like this our firewall is pinging this, and if anything go wrong, this route will be removed from the routing table. They will install this route and traffic will go this way. How we will do this one? With the help of IP SLA. So whatever configuration I done here, you can see that is a simple configuration for the IP SLA. If you see what I done here, we wrote here, first of all I wrote SLA monitor 1, then I am saying type echo protocol IP ICMP echo, and this is the internet IP. I am using Google IP, that is a loopback. In the ISP1, ISP2 we create loopback, but this is a real internet IP, that is maybe Google IP or any other IP, and we are saying ping from the primary, this one. And after that we give the threshold, like threshold we told every 1 millisecond, and frequency every 5 seconds, ping that one. If reply is not coming, then monitor that one. They will monitor this one, they will monitor forever, and they will start now. They will track. I put the track command to monitor that one. After that we told that what we told root, this one will be track. If you see here, root primary, default root will be this one, track 100. If anything go wrong, reply is not coming from 8.8.8, that will move and it will come, this will come, okay. This is only the configuration. Just now we check, it is working perfectly. You try to practice 2-3 times, you will understand the concept, okay. If you face any difficulty, follow us in the Instagram and chat with us. We are going to help you, we are going to support you, okay. Thank you, bye.